If you already have a Ravvast, then you already know it is a beautiful sounding instrument and it is super fun to play. But you may be wondering, how can I share this awesome instrument with the rest of the world? My name is Mike. I'm a multi-instrumentalist, producer, and music educator. And today I'm going to show you how you can get the most out of your Ravvast. And I'll do this by answering some questions that I had when I started, including how you can record your instrument and how to create a simple live performance setup. Let's start with how you can record your Ravvast. Now, your first question is probably, what microphone should I be using? Well, you have about a million options, but today I'm going to share examples of the different microphones that I use with my Rav and other instruments, and let you decide which one you'd like to explore on your own. So here I have an Ensol handpan pickup, a Shure SM57, a Shure SM58, a Sennheiser MK4, a Presonus PD70, and a Zoom H4 Essential Portable Digital Recorder. Let's start with the Ensol pickup. This pickup is great to play if you're worried about the recording having too much ambient noise from your room. But the pickup is placed underneath the drum and does not pick up all of the small, higher frequency details of how you strike the drum. This limits what you can do in terms of varying your playing style in your recording with this pickup. The SM57 is an excellent choice if you want a detailed recording from the top of the drum. This results in a much more exciting listening experience, but it can also pick up some room noise and doesn't have as much of a boomy low end as the Ensol pickup does. You can also apply a second SM57 and place each one about 12 inches from each side of the drum, aimed at the center of the drum to create a wide stereo recording. I would show you this, but I only have the one SM57. The SM58 is similar to the SM57, but meant more for vocals. Let's move on to the Sennheiser MK4. This is a condenser microphone that requires phantom power. So if you choose this mic, you need to ensure that your audio interface or recording device offers 48 volt phantom power for the microphone. This type of microphone can be used to record the entire room in which you're playing. This makes it good for recording when you want the environment around you to be included in the recording. This is the Presonus PD70, and it is not meant to record instruments. It's more for podcasts and speaking voices, but it's very common in a lot of studios, and it'll do in a pinch, but it's not my first choice for recording this type of instrument. And this is a Zoom H4 Essential Digital Portable Recorder. This is actually going to be my first time recording anything with this recorder, as I just got it this week. So let's see how it sounds. Now, let's move on to my live setup. This is the setup that I use when I want to play outside when I go busking. So everything here has some sort of portable battery and does not need to be plugged in. Now let me start by saying there are a ton of different ways that you could go about setting up a live performance apparatus. So today I'm just going to share mine with you that I went through a little trial and error to figure out. In the end, you can decide what you want to do or how you want to modify it, and if you have any questions about any of this gear, please feel free to ask me in the comments. Since I play more than one instrument requiring different microphones and pickups, I chose a portable PA over the typical guitar amplifier that a lot of handpan and Rav Vast players would use. I chose the Mackie Thump Go for its lightweight design and rechargeable battery life. Also, it has two inputs, allowing me to set up both my Ensol pickup and my SM57, so I can play multiple instruments in one busking gig without having to constantly plug and unplug everything. When using the Ensol pickup, it requires a line instrument cable, which I can plug directly into the PA, but I can also run the cable through guitar pedals. I purchased a cheap Sonicake Levitate guitar pedal on Amazon that I really enjoy toying around with. It has both reverb and delay, allowing you to create cool atmospheric effects. And since I want everything to be portable, I bought a rechargeable 9-volt guitar pedal power supply on Amazon to power it. It was not expensive and it works very well. In addition to the Ensol pickup, I'll use my SM57 for the drum and for my other instruments. But this setup is a little more complicated than just using the pickup. The SM57 has a very low output volume, and when I first bought it, I could crank my Mackie speaker up as loud as it would go, and still I could barely hear the drum. That's when I discovered that the SM57 usually requires what's called a preamp. A preamp adds more volume output to the microphone before it ends up at its final destination. I purchased this Rolls preamp from Sweetwater that can be powered by my 9-volt portable battery, which gives me plenty of volume. Now, something I didn't realize when I first started setting all of this up is that, well, mic cables and instrument cables are not the same thing. And I can't just run a mic through a guitar pedal. This is why I purchased a mic mechanic. This pedal is amazing. It has several different reverb and delay settings and intensities. It also has slight pitch correction, and this tone button here, I'm not 100% sure exactly what it does, but it sounds like it compresses and saturates, which is great for vocalists, and I guess maybe for some instruments, but I don't really use it for my instruments. And there you have it, my little multi-instrumentalist busking setup that requires no outlets. Now, I've been considering making some videos about sound design and using digital audio workstations to play with this instrument and make cool new sounds and different atmospheric effects. If you're interested in learning more about how to compose and do sound design with the Rav Vast, let me know down in the comments. And while you're down there, like and subscribe.